What you do is you just blow till you hear that tone go out.
Okay.
So blow till I tell you to stop. So whenever you're ready, deep breath and just blow. Blow, 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 blow. Okay, that's good.
Before we get to the results of my breathalyzer test, let's break down the basic meaning. DUI, the term used in 2 of our 4 states, Kansas and Oklahoma. Driving under the influence of alcohol or influence of drugs. DWI, what the states of Missouri and Arkansas use, driving while intoxicated or impaired. Just pretty much a given. With that out of the way, let's hit the club. It's been a rough week. Pressure at work, don't feel like going home. Time to sit down and unwind with a cocktail or a frothy beverage, right? You betcha.
And while you may think that sometimes it's all right to have a few of these, once you throw these into the mix, different story. Not only are you putting your life, but the lives of so many others in danger.
That's the toughest part, is thinking how easy it is to avoid ending up as arrested for DWI, is to just simply call for a ride or you know, choose your designated driver before you go out, and to think, you know, how many lives are lost every year to people making those kind of decisions.
Decisions that can lead to you getting your picture taken, a picture that will stick with you forever.
But it does, it has long-lasting effects that people aren't really aware of.
And Eddie Battitori knows what he's talking about, a Southeast Kansas attorney. He's practiced law for 20 years. 3/4 of that time, his office has predominantly seen DUI and criminal defense cases.
I think if they knew the potential penalties and the effects it could have on your life, and your livelihood, your ability to make money to pay your mortgage or whatever, I think they would think twice about driving under the influence.
Which leads us to talk about some actual numbers. Let's say you're out, you have 5 drinks, $20 bar tab. You get busted behind the wheel, throw in a fine of up to $500. Retainer fee for an attorney, how about $1,000 to $2,000? That bar tab just got real ugly. And of course, it's not just a money issue. Your new home, at least for a short time anyway, could be in here. And remember my breathalyzer test?
You say you would have been intoxicated and you showed a .08, it'd be right up here where it says test, where yours says .000.
Well, of course, nothing came out of it. I didn't actually drink for this story.
You make it home so many times, like you know your limitations. I know I'm gonna make it home okay.
It's a thought process many people have gone through, drinking, followed by the decision to drive. It happened a few years ago to Chad Conder, who spent the past 5 years bartending at Club 609 in Joplin. He takes care of his patrons behind the bar and will go the extra mile to ensure they'll be back on the other side.
I'll call them a cab no matter what. Like even if they say, no, I can drive, I'll call them a cab.
But Chad can't help everyone everywhere. He can't keep 1 out of every 3 people being involved in an alcohol-related crash in their lifetime. Neither can Eddie Battitori, a Southeast Kansas attorney who's seen more than his share of DUI cases over his 20-year career. He's also seen changes recently in Kansas law. So now, when he's asked when a DUI is wiped clean from a person's record?
Never. Not from your driving record. They, up until several years ago, they had a decay law where a DUI conviction or driving an alcohol-related driving offense decayed from your driving record after 5 years. Our legislature changed that several years ago and decided that if you've ever had a DUI diversion or conviction, it will be forever used against you should you ever get another one. So as far as a history goes on your driving record, it remains there forever.
This year, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration predicts that over 11,000 people will die in a drunk driving accident. That's 1 every 50 minutes. For a lack of a better term, it is a sobering statistic.
Corporal Brian Henderson has been with the Joplin Police Department for 10 years. He tells us he's seen the number of DWIs in Joplin and Southwest Missouri decline in recent years.
And part of that's due to, we have a full-time DWI enforcement unit, and we have 2 officers. That's all they do, is going around. And I think word of them has gotten out, and that we're not going to tolerate drinking and driving in Joplin, and that they're out there looking for them. So I think that's helped reduce the numbers. We're running into more designated drivers, more people calling for cabs, which is what we want.
Again, something Chad Conder does on many occasions, and he won't just call a cab.
I'll try and maintain their attention long enough to the cab can get here, and that way they see, you know, and I pay for their cab. I'm like, you need a cab home. there's no way that I can allow you to drive from here.
The majority of the people, fortunately, learn after the first time. They learn, okay, this is bad, I don't want to do this again. But unfortunately, we do have the few that will continue, and you'll see them on the cycle of they're in jail and they're out of jail, and it is sad for us to see that, because, you know, there's a lot of lives ruined.